So what you need to do is to be decisive and then start long-term process of ensuring that you build trust, you bring governance, justice, people are punished if they do the wrong thing. You start building while you're pursuing. No nation will lose about 10 of its senior officers. I will not declare war. Charles, I'll declare war.
You have, obviously, you have to become president in order to do these things that you're talking about. And as I mentioned, you need people like, El Rufai, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and so on to go into
not only two of them.
No, I know.
I'm going to be in the north.
More people.
I'm going to be in the north.
Yeah.
If there's anywhere any leader should be touring today, it is the north.
Yeah. But talking about El Rufai, you've described his detention as political persecution.
Completely. Anytime.
Right. You argue that he returned voluntarily, should be treated with dignity under the law. But this is someone who was one of your fiercest critics in 2023.
That's not.
But is now, like you, aligned with the ADC. So let me ask you this.
No, it has nothing to do with aligning with the ADC.
Yeah, but is your position...
No matter what, even if what is happening to him today happens to somebody that is not in ADC, I will say the same thing.
Right.
Charles, we have to build, there should be civility and order. You wrote somebody and said you're inviting him. The person voluntarily decided to come back on his own, gave you a date. You went to the airport and said you're arresting him. He was outside. Right. And then all of a sudden, you said, because he said he's being detained. It doesn't make sense to me. Charles, a person can be investigated. If you think there's mismanagement of money belonging to Kaduna State, and you've done your investigation and followed the trail and see where the money went to and everything, you go to court, prove your case, and have the money refunded. You do not have to start running up and down, creating issues and all that. It doesn't make sense. Most of these things we are doing, this drama we are doing, in saying we are pursuing corruption, for me, it's nonsensical. So I said to everybody, I will fight corruption to where it will be very, very minimal. And that starts by you not stealing your wife and your children. If you do that, you cut it by 50%.
Right.
Well, and I'm saying something I have practiced at a sub-national level. And I've challenged people. I've done it in this studio. Said, show me, just 2 days ago, I was talking to youths. I said, somebody came out and said, I was a contractor in a gathering I went to Onitsha. When you were governor, we were paid without giving anybody anything. And I said, ask him and ask any contractor. If any contractor will say, here, Charles, me and him have sat down the way I sat with you, and I told him, put this for me, I will stop politics today.
Right. Well, we're running out of time. This has been a fascinating discussion with you. You have spoken consistently about prudence, about reform, but Nigerians are facing deep economic hardship and punishing insecurity at the moment. What are the first 3 decisions you would take in office that would immediately change the trajectory of the economy and of insecurity in this country?
Well, insecurity, I've spoken a lot. I won't tell you everything here, but I'll be decisive. And people will see, they'll feel it. And I'm not going to lead from the back. I'll be in the front. And everybody will see, because if you cannot secure your country, you have nothing to offer. On the economy, we'll deal with it head on. We'll deal with the issue of corruption and waste. There's too much waste here. We'll deal with it. We will begin to ensure that whatever we are doing will be transparent. Nigerians will see it. Charles, this government came in, removed subsidy. Said because they don't want to, they were borrowing to service it. Removed subsidy in petroleum, subsidy in electricity, and that the resources they will save will be used in development. And they turned around, Charles, and borrowed more money. When Buhari came in, our borrowing was 13 trillion, about 13 trillion. When he left, it was 87 trillion. Today, Charles, we are hitting 200 trillion without anything to show for it. Subsidies removed, both in petroleum and power. And yet, we've borrowed more. Our budgets are not financed. Charles, the entire 2025 budget, capital project, the contractors are being owed. So we're owing contractors. We borrowed more money. Where is the money going? What happened? The people need to know. I'll be open to them. I will insist that all borrowing will be used for investment. If they have borrowed to do something, at least The government promised one thing: power. If I don't give you power, don't vote for me. If they had borrowed all this money and put it in power, we'll say okay. But I can tell you, from 2015 to date, no new plant have been commissioned or in process of being commissioned by the APC government. And it won't happen soon because it takes a long time to build. Countries like Indonesia, between 2015 and 2025, added 70,000 megawatts. And they are now doing 2025 to 2034, 69 megawatts. India added within the same period 171,000 megawatts to bring their total installed capacity, and this is now to 500,000. Egypt, within 2015 and 2021, added 28,000. How many have we added since 2015? Charles, we have a problem. We need to face it.
Right. We're almost out of time, but let me just say that the APC and, of course, the Tinubu administration have a right of reply. So if they feel like they want to come and respond to the things that you've said, Arise News is always willing to give them the opportunity to come and do that. Before
let it know, like I said, that's why I'm talking to him. As president, I'll be talking to the people.
Right.
We want the president to talk to us. Let him, when he was campaigning, it was him saying about the promise to give power. He shouldn't be asking somebody to come and apologize when he didn't deliver what they promised.
Okay, well, we've literally got a couple of minutes to go.